Okay, if you recall, we said we were going to come back and do a picture of a rooster. So I am in Daydreams. This is currently available on Amazon, and it is not the $14.99. When I got this, it was cheaper. So, alrighty, there's our rooster. I would say he, but it looks like a she, but it is a he because roosters are he's. So isn't he awesome? Strutting his stuff. I did grab my Colorya pencils out, and I did a review on these just like a couple weeks back. So if you'll go back and see that. And I pulled number 405 turquoise, 329 basil, then ocean blue 443. Then for grins, which I may or may not use, espresso 847 and black 990. So basically 2 light turquoise-ish colors and then a blue, a brown, and a black. So let's put these down. First of all, I came through and I did all the tips of those feathers. Okay, just do all the tips. Doesn't have to be really saturated because it's not our final coat. Any of my regular followers that are watching, you know, I use this at the end as my blender. So put that down. Then I'm going to come in with my second shade, and I'm going to put color in and then go lighter as I blend into the previous color. And I'm going to do that on all of these. Lighter as I come in. I hope this finds you well. We are into spring. For Texas, that means it's going to start getting hot out, but we still get hailstorms. We will get hailstorms through probably most of April. Just the nature of the beast. We had one hailstorm already in early March, but it wasn't too bad. It was just like pea or marble sized. It just is. Getting Texas, you get used to just about all the different things. We have had earthquakes, yes, hurricanes, tornadoes, snowstorm, yes, year before last, snowmageddon, lost power for a while, quite a while, but yes. So, like I said, it's just part of living in Texas, I think. Now, as I'm doing this, you notice there's some spots in between, and that's where I filled in with the brown and the black and some of the green or blue. And I will show you that too. At first, when I started in this book, I thought, it's not really my cup of tea, but the more I've gone along, I've really appreciated the pictures, the paper, the quality. So just keeping an eye out. I may get another one of her books. Her tastes are not necessarily mine. I did it to start with because I knew that she was ill and it would be my way to sponsor. But now that I'm into this one, because this one doesn't have a lot of the faces in it that she's known for, and I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot. And now that I'm into it, this book has really been fun. The Coloring Books Keep It Clean group over on Facebook has gotten used to seeing me post quite a few pictures out of this book now. Okay, and then I'm going to come back with that first shade and blend. Just blend it all. Doesn't have to be real neat. Just trying to get a final blending. There we go. Some of these don't even really need anything done to them. The pencils, I am liking them. There are several shades that are not here that I wish were here, and there's a few that are duplicated almost, but I'm learning to layer different colors. So, okay, so now for these little bits that are around in here. And for up close where they're really long, I am going to grab that brown, that espresso. So like this one's long and way back here in the back. So I've tucked espresso up in there. I'm going to tuck it here and here. Because there is something under those feathers. See, there's a body that comes up in here. And even though it may not be this color, it's going to be something that's a little bit darker because of the colors I've gone with. That looks like another feather that I skipped. So another good reason to always keep all of your colors out until you're finished. Come in with the lightest, then my medium. There we go. Do that one a little bit too. And then I'm going to sneak just a smidge of that blue in there. Okay, then I'm going to come back with, in these, I'm going to come back in with this blue. And I'm just getting some more color in there. So layering your pencils are going to give you additional colors. Yeah, you're going to have to learn to layer some, but that's how you're going to get pictures to have depth without using, or by using more than the colors that are in the box. And then I think I'm going to come in with the black and do just a little bit here and there, just to add a little bit more depth, just to make that really look like it's way back in there. And by the time the whole picture is done, the time it's finished, it's all going to look more natural. Okay? So really that's it. That's all I did for all of that area, was just those long layered bits. I know it's a really short video. There's some purples done. Here's some blues. The reds I used, I don't have them with me, so I don't know the names, but it's an orange. And then up in here is like a blood orange or an orange red. Then here is a red and then like a maroon. And then here I mixed and used the blood orange and the maroon. Does that make sense? So here's more orangey. Here's orangey red. And then up here is the reds. And I'm going to do another picture pretty soon that has to do with these golds and how to make that. I've got one, but it's really old and I need to do a fresh one for y'all. So I will be doing that soon. But anyway, this is from Hannah's book, Hannah Carzone. And next up, I think next video will be my joy jar. Yeah, it's a mayonnaise jar and some sayings that I printed out. And yeah, you'll have to come back to see. So appreciate you stopping by and watching. Appreciate the thumbs up, comments. I do get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, glad to have you. Bye.